Welcome to Sacred Heart High School. Today we are going to study Mathematics for Standard 8, Chapter 3, Indices and Cube Root. What is indices? The index of a number says how many times to use the number in a multiplication. It is written as a small number to the right and above the base number. The plural of index is indices. Other names for index are exponent or power. We will see an example. 8 raised to 2. 8 is the base and 2 is the index or power or exponent. 8 raised to 2. In this case, 8 is the base and 2 is the index. We will see one more example. 5 raised to 2. 5 is the base and 2 is the index or the power or the exponent. The little number 2 is called the index or power and tells us how many times to multiply out the big number 5. The big number 5 is called the base and is what we multiply together. In this case, 5 raised to 2, 5 is the base and 2 is the index. That doesn't mean we will multiply 5 by 2. The method is 5 multiplied by 5, we will get 25. That is, we are going to multiply the number 5 twice. Next, laws of indices. What are the laws of indices? Index laws and examples. First law, a raised to m multiply a raised to n, we get as a raised to m plus n. When the base is same, we are just going to add the index. We will see an example. 7 raised to 7 multiply by 7 raised to 8. In this case, as the base is same, we are just going to add the index. So base remains the same, that is 7 raised to 7 plus 8. We get the answer as 7 raised to 15. The second example, the second law. A raised to m divided by a raised to n, we get as a raised to m minus n. In this case, as the base is same, example, 9 raised to 5 divided by 9 raised to 3. Again the base is same, that is 9 raised to 5 minus 3. We get the answer as 9 raised to 2. The third example and law, a raised to mn, we get the answer as am multiplied by n. 15 2 raised to 3 equals to 15, as the base is same. 15 2 multiplied by 3, we get the answer as 2 3s are 6. So 15 raised to 6. Remember, the base numbers must be the same to use the above laws. Yes, the base is same, we are just going to add or divide or subtract the index. Here is one example, that is challenge example. Student, just go through. We will see the next, rules of exponents or laws of exponent. Here there are 8 rules. The first is multiplication rule, division rule, power of a power rule, power of a product rule, power of a fraction rule, zero exponent, negative exponent and fractional exponent. Index of a square is 2 and index of a cube is 3. Square is 2 and cube is 3. We will see an example. See, here are few squares, square roots and cubes. Square of 1 is 1. Just see the root sign. How is the root sign? The root sign for square root and cube root is same. 1 cube is 1. Square of 2 is 4 and square of 2 is 4 and cube of 2 is 8, that is cube is 3. So we are going to multiply 2 3 times. 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2, we will get example. Like this, here are the 12 examples, students. Next, we will see an example. fifth root of 13. How we are going to write fifth root of 13? We will write 13 raised to 1 upon 5. So 13 is the base and 1 upon 5 raised to 1 upon 5 is the index. Square root of 9. Square is what? 2 and cube is what? 3. So our second example is square root of 9. So 9 raised to 1 upon 2. Cube root of 17. So 17 1 upon 3. Cube is 3. Square is 2. We will see few examples. Write in the form nth root of a in each of the following numbers. The first one, 81 raised to 1 upon 4. 81 is the base, 1 upon 4 is the index. Nth root of a is expressed as a 1 upon n. So my answer will be fourth root of 81. Second one, 49 raised to 1 upon 2. 2 is what? Square. So how I will write? Square root of 49. Third one, 15 raised to 1 upon 5. So fifth root of 15. Like this, there are 3 more examples, students. We will see the next. Now we are going to see power of the root and root of the power. Few numbers are given and 5 examples are given. The first example, 225 raised to 3 upon 2. 3 is what? Cube and 2 is what? Square. So power of the root I will write as cube of square root of 225 and root of the power I will write square root of cube of 225. Second example, 45 raised to 4 upon 5. Power of the root, fourth power of fifth root of 45 and root of the power I will write fifth root of fourth power of 45. Like this, there are 3 more examples. Next we will study cube and cube root. Cube is 3. Index of a cube is 3. So find the cube of 17, that is 17 raised to 3. That doesn't mean I will multiply 17 multiply by 3. The method is 17 raised to 3. I will multiply 17 thrice. There is 17 multiply by 17 multiply by 17. I will get the answer as 4913. Second one, find the cube of minus 6. Again, cube is raised to 3, that is minus 6 raised to 3. So I will multiply minus 6 multiply minus 6 multiply minus 6. I will get the answer as minus 216. Minus 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 is minus. This is what we studied cube. Now we will study cube root. Find the cube root for number 8000 with prime factorization. Students, prime factorization last year we have studied in standard 7th HCF and LCM. How to find out the prime factorization. So on the right hand side there is a prime factorization method given. The set of 3, 3 and 3 is done. That is 2 3 times, 2 3 times and 5 3 times. So 8000 is a perfect cube because the prime factor 2 appears 6 times, which is multiple of 3. Cube is 3 and prime factor appears and 5 appears 3 times, 2 appears 6 times and 5 appears 3 times. As 2 appears 6 times, we are going to take 2 2s and 1 5. So 2 from one set, again 2 from one set and 5 from one set. So 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 5, we will get the answer as 20. 2 2s are 4 and 4 5s are 20. Now if I am going to multiply cube of 20, that is cube is 3. So if I am going to multiply 20 3 times, 20 multiplied by 20 multiplied by 20, I get the answer as 8000. This is what we studied cube root. One more example on the same. Find the cube root of 13,824 by prime factorization. method. In this case, right hand side the prime factorization method is done. Since 2 and 3 occurs in triplets, yes, therefore 13,824 is a perfect cube. Cube root of 13,824 is 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3, that is 2 2s are 4 and 2 3s are 6, so 4 6s are 24. Now if I multiply 24 by 3 times, like cube of 24, cube is 3, so I am going to multiply 24 3 times. 24 multiplied by 24 multiplied by 24, I get the answer as 13,824. Students, this is what we studied indices and cube root. Hope you all have understood the chapter. Thank you.